Hi everyone, welcome back. Well, I consider that this video is gonna have a kind of a live vibe because what I'm gonna share is a huge download I received just a couple of hours ago, but also I'm understanding as a piece of a puzzle that I've been assembling and putting together since about 11 years or more. It's all about the upgrade of our biology for the new Earth. Remember, the planet is ascending, the vibrations are really intense, and it's raising up. Okay, we are progressing to a fifth dimensional world. Of course, not tomorrow, in a while, but is it still happening? It's now. So we are all feeling this, especially people more spiritual based and people that are aware of this big transformation that we are facing. And all my download, all the information I'm about to share has to do what's going to happen to our bodies in this transition, what we have to do. So it's a huge upload. Really, I consider upload a new upload. Yeah, can be upgrade. Use the word you want in our senses. So sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and pineal gland, 6 senses, not 5 senses. The healing tools on the new earth. It means the upgrading of our biology. Okay? Huge download. And the idea was share it. That was, I got the message this morning, share it. Because the seed has to be planted. And I consider that many people are living already like this. But if not, this is going to be a start for many of you because you will start having the call. If you're not having the call, you will start having the call because this is part of this upgrade. All right? Before diving in, welcome new subscribers and welcome to all of you. I'm so happy to have you here. Let's dive deep into that. All right? Just to recap, let's recap our biology class at school. Okay? Our eyes for the sight, our ears for the sound, our skin for the touch, our nose for the olfaction, smells, our mouth for the tastes, and our pineal gland, pituitary gland, or third eye for intuition and inner guidance. We don't learn this at school, right? This is the problem. But anyways, it's like this. So the first five, when they are really empowered, they enhance the number 6 because you have all together working together how it should be and how it was. All right, let's keep this in mind. So basically we have these senses, mainly these 5 ones for surviving. But also what we don't hear is that the 6th one, the third eye or the pineal gland, is also for a kind of surviving because it's when you take the right decision according to what is true for you, according to your needs. So 6 senses, and they are all upgrading right now. Okay, this is a huge concept, and of course what I'm gonna share in this video for the sake of time, it's just a little bit of a fragment, but my intention here already is that this video can give you this startup or confirming that you are already on the right track, that you are doing the right thing, that all of us, not only me as a quantum healer, as a sound healer, not crystal healer, I have some kinds of 3D titles out there, which I don't relate to much. I don't really care about. But not only me, but all of you that will watch this video, that are watching this video now, have this ability. All of us, because this is in our DNA. This was how we survived before. So we have this. And I will guide you through something soon. Inside of this download, basically says we are connected to everything. And this that's gonna happen, and it's happening already, brings us connection to the universe, the healing power of the universe and yourself, connected to your four bodies: physical body, emotional body, spiritual body, and mental body, and the 13 energy centers system that's gonna be the one we need to navigate in the new earth. The seven energy center system is not gonna serve us anymore because we are upgrading as well. So we need to have more connection to the divine, more connection to the universe. All of us will have this. More intuition, more inner guidance, psychic abilities. This is going to be normal because it was normal already some time ago. Okay? In this download, in this concept of self-healing that is connected to the new earth, we are all integrated with the elements that are around us in our third dimension. Because we have many things available already that we don't see. And then when we have this upgrade of our biology, we will start seeing it and using it. Okay? Just bear in mind, and let's start with this. Okay, this is just really a small piece of everything. Let me see. Okay, let's do an experiment. All right, a kind of visualization. Close your eyes, please, and I will guide you through an image, to a picture, to a scenery. All right. Imagine yourself thousand years ago. It's daylight because your reference is daylight or night. It means light or dark. Okay. It's daylight and you are hungry, and your instinct says find food. So then you start walking inside of this jungle, this jungle forest, and you start looking around, searching for something that you may call it food. You don't know yet. So you are looking and you are walking. Suddenly you see a plant or a tree, it doesn't matter. And this has something in there that you don't know what is this. So you come near and you touch it carefully. If it doesn't burn you, you may consider you are gonna eat that. So you touch this, it doesn't burn you. Then you get this thing and you smell it. Okay? You smell it and your body says, all right, you have the second okay. You could touch, now you smell it, okay? And now you say, okay, it smells good. Then you will try. You will eat a little bit of that. You put in your mouth, and if your body says, it's good, you will eat it. If your body says, horrible, you are not gonna eat it. Let's assume that you are gonna eat that. So immediately when you found that thing, your brain registered the image as food. Next time you can look for something the same. All right? While you did all this process, you had to be really aware, listening to every single noise around you. Otherwise, you can become the food of a huge animal. Can you go with me? All right? So use the 5 senses already. And then you realize, okay, you were safe, you found food, it's time to go back because it's gonna rain soon. And then you are connected to the nature. You know when it's gonna be night, you know when it's gonna be light, you know when it's gonna rain, You know the time of the year that there is no food because it's winter time. Anyways, you have this inner knowing. So you used all your six senses in a way to survive in full connection with your environment, right? Come back and open your eyes. This was the connection we had before with our bodies and with nature and with our environment. Time passed. If you are an observer like me, you will find, for example, you ask, how could people like Johann Sebastian Bach compose such a thing in that moment? Mozart, you come back years and years and years ago, and you see the kind of connection people had before without all of what we have now. Monet, the paintings of Monet, it's the reflection of presence. It's astonishing. And then we progress, 2021. What's our current reality? We are disconnected from our environment, from nature, from our real essence. Food is just easy. You don't need to hunt. You don't need to look for food. Just go to the supermarket and you have everything there. And then you have lots of programs and you have lots of possibilities. And the top of the disconnection was the creation of social media. Okay? So now we are disconnected from the real environment, from your surrounding, from real people, especially 2020, this beginning of 2021. What has to happen and what will happen in the upgrade of our biology is kind of coming back to this connection that we have according to our 3D reality, because our world will not change, will not come back to jungle. But on the top of that, we will start realizing and choosing different things. Because nowadays we kind of use the sixth sense for surviving, not even six, because many people have this pineal gland is totally blocked, and then you just live like in a survival mode. However, the choices you have are so many that doesn't really mean surviving. Okay? It means you are just moment by moment living that's kind of randomly. And when our biology upgrades, which is happening already talking about ascension symptoms, that a couple of videos I've been talking about this, because of the vibration of the planet is raising up, our physical bodies that are 3D are suffering. Fact, it's suffering. Okay? Bad sleeping, you cannot eat, or you eat a lot, you feel depressed, or you feel full and energized, you have pains in the body, headache, ringing, ears. Wow, just to name a few. And this is all about upgrade. It's all about DNA and biology upgrade that's happening for us to adjust in the new vibration around the planet. So it's a huge topic. I'm just talking a little bit of it because it's what is going to happen. It's happening to most of us already, of course, in this connection. Okay, so what I will give you now is some insights that you will realize in what part of the journey you are. If you are already in upgrading time, or if you had your upgrade already, so you are living already fully connected to everything, or it hasn't started but you want to do it, what I want to say is, doesn't matter where in this journey you are, you can consciously decide to step into this reality of those upgrades and apply in your life. Okay? You can choose. You don't need to wait for anyone to validate that for you, because it's there. It's a reality, it's a portal that's opened, all these upgrades that are coming, and you can choose to step into that and consciously upgrade yourself. So here I will give you not the step by step, because it's not a matter of step by step, but what's gonna happen when you are already in this flow of this upgrade. Okay, so basically what's gonna happen is you are gonna accurate, this is the word I want to use, accurate your six senses again. Okay, again. So let's start. Number one, sight. What's gonna happen with your eyes? You will select what you want to see, what you want to watch, what you want to connect with. Okay? You are gonna select intelligent contents, good readings, health stuff to see. You will spread positive sentences in your house. You are gonna read really empowering books, okay? And you are gonna really, by your heart, you are gonna avoid to watch, to see everything that gives you feelings that's not yours. Because when you watch a movie and you cry, you are crying for something that's a lie. It's not true, that thing. And that movie produces you a feeling. That's not a good feeling. It's a sad feeling. And it plants you a paradigm that it can happen to you. Anyways, I don't want to go deep in this, but when your eyes upgrade, your sight sense is going to accurate, and you're going to select what you want to see, what you want to watch. Also, you will feel comfortable by having positive senses spread in your house if you don't have it, in your desk, at work. And this is going to be really one big sign if you are already in this upgrading time with your eyes. Another thing I want to mention, you will not feel called anymore to look at things, tragedies that have nothing to do with you. For example, you are walking on the street and there is a car accident. You will not feel called to just stand there and observing what's going on, because it has nothing to do with you. So you will start avoiding all that scenes, images that will probably damage your feelings and brain and whatever it is. So you are going to be more selective, and this is amazing. Okay, then number two, sound. How is your ears gonna develop? Okay, you will feel the call of connecting with more frequency healings, sound healings, music for healing, classical music, soothing music, quiet music, what else? All that things that you hear, sound nature's effects, you will start understanding the power of those sounds behind them that you can use for healing. I talked about this already in some videos, but I will leave here a link or a full video I have, an interview I gave about sound healing. The power of healing sounds into your brain, into your body. It has the ability to change the chemistry of your body, to balance the liquids of your body. So it is called already, the scientists are calling the sound healing the new medicine. And it's really powerful. So you will feel the call to those things when you are not feeling so good. Basically, you want everything that makes you feel good, that keeps your energy as high as possible. This is always the aim. So, for example, if you listen to sound frequencies or this kind of music 15 minutes a day, it's nothing, and it's going to benefit your body entirely. You can change your brain by doing this. I affirm and I promise you, okay? I always insist in 432 Hertz song because they are songs, the frequencies I channel from the multidimensionals, and they have the same vibration of the universe and the nature. So when you listen to 432 Hertz music, you are aligning the chemistry of your brain to nature and to the universe, and so on. So you will feel called to listen to more of those stuff. Number 3 is smell. What's gonna happen to your nose? Really, I tell you, as well as sounds and music, smells also have vibrations, and they are all connected. They are all connected. They have certain vibrations you can find in the same note, you can find the same smell, and so on, but I don't want to go deep in that because otherwise we stay here 2 hours. It's not the aim. So what is going to happen to your nose and to your smell sense is you will feel called to learn a little bit more about essential oils, about incense, okay? Because smells also have the vibration to cool you down and to align you to the healing frequencies, okay? This is really powerful aromatherapy, also in English we say. So I will give you an example here. Lavender oil is the most studied oil in the planet. And if you drop one drop in the palm of your hand, you do it like this, and you will smell it. Okay? For example, while you are listening to the sound frequencies, or even without, because essential oils are really powerful. They are really strong healing technique. They are tools as well. So if you do it by every day smelling lavender oil, what you're gonna do is you're gonna cool down your brain on the top of it, but you can help treatment on anxiety and depression, for example, and sleeping problems. Just to give you a few examples, because the list around lavender oil is huge. You can do your own research on that. It's huge. So then you are combining what you see to what you listen to what you smell. Imagine this is a great positive impact for your physical body, emotional body, and all the bodies. Let's move on to number 4, taste. Well, this is a huge one. Taste is something that was tempered all over the years, because before we had all these plants and you had to hunt and blah blah blah, all the stuff that you don't need anymore. You just cross your road, cross the street, and over there you have already a supermarket full of stuffs, okay? All kinds of food, sugary food, fat food, and you have fast food, and you have cooked food, and you have meat at all shapes and forms. Okay, it's only there. You just go there, pay it, and eat it. All right? So basically what people do nowadays, it's not different where I am. As they don't have time, or they are so tired after a day of working or what have you, what they do is they just grab some red food, take home, or sometimes here you see they eat on the street. This food has nothing in there. Has only enough for you to survive, and okay, you're not hungry anymore. But the energy you don't have in this food anymore. Okay? So when you have an upgrade of your taste that has been destroyed over years, what you are gonna feel? You'll be called to say, okay, it would be nice to have a more planted-based food sometimes. You may decide to cook yourself some fresh food once a week, 1 meal per week. I don't know how many times you eat, but if you eat 21 times, if you cook 1 meal for yourself, what is that? It's nothing. Based on plants, based on vegetables and fresh fruit, and then you start eating that. And remember, you are accurating all your sense, not only taste. And then eventually you say, okay, I don't need this amount of meat that I eat. It's not because you don't need to hunt that you have to eat meat every day. Because historically speaking, this was not like this before. Okay, back then, meat was eaten only in special occasions or when you could find a hunt. You could hunt and you found the animal, you kill the animal and you bring the animal. This was used to be like this. So it's not because you have meat at your hand that you can eat every day. You don't need to. And really, okay, disclaimer here. I'm not against anything. Just to let you know, I switch between vegan, egg vegetarian or ovo vegetarian and lacto vegetarian. I switched this over the year. I don't eat meat anymore since a long time, but I don't condemn who does. Okay, I don't judge. I understand everybody is in a different journey, in a different time and step and of the journey. I don't feel this call anymore and I don't judge who has this call. But we are talking now about the upgrade of your taste sense. Okay? So when you move on in this, and then you start realizing that you can just cook more times a week for yourself. And everything, dears ones, I have to say that everything has to come from a place of love inside yourself. A place of love, a place of comfort. You are gonna do this enjoying to do that. So you just go and you go on YouTube and you have a bunch of recipes, vegan, vegetarian, blah blah, and you decide for one of those and you cook one of that and you eat it happily because you cook it for yourself. This is not a big deal. You have to do it happily, okay? So, okay, this idea is good that they gave me. Before you eat something, you ask yourself, how much is this food gonna benefit my body? Because when you ask this, you bring awareness to the present moment. As well as you can do this with the listening. No, with the sight. Okay? How much will this program benefit my brain? How much will this movie benefit my feelings, my emotions? You have to self-coaching yourself. You have to self-coaching. Always ask you questions. Always ask yourself because the answers are always within. Always. I promise you that. It's always within. So we can already move on to the fifth sense, which is touch. Okay? You are cooking your food and you are touching that food and you are feeling that food already. And over time, when you develop this touching thing, sometimes you touch a food and you say, I no, it's not for me now. It's not for me. That's why I told you I switch because there's time in the year that I eat cheese. But then suddenly my solar plexus, they reject cheese. And I said, all right, it's time for a break. And then you stop eating. It's not forever. It's until your body asks again. So, and you touch that food and you say, nah, this is not for me. I don't need that now. This is awareness. This is the upgrade of your senses. So, touching food. Also, a question for you. Before that, wait. A question. When was the last time you gave a tender hug to someone you love? Partner, children, family member. When was the last time you hugged this person? With presence, feeling it, you're there, hugging this person. When was the last time? Hug is a free treatment, free therapy. I was researching about hug, and it's amazing what I found about that. Look, I even took a note here. Free therapy available, okay? That can reduce stress, protect you against diseases. It means boost your immune system, boost your heart health, reduce fear, increase happiness, reduce pain, etc. Okay, this is a very powerful, free technique. Hug your pet if you have one. When was the last time you really touched your pet with presence? Okay? Apart from that, crystals. Crystals. They are on earth, and as well as sound, smell, they vibrate also in the frequency of healing. Every crystal has a function, has a role in the universe, and they are there available to us to heal us. They are very, very powerful. So let me give you one example of this connection, okay? You have one sound, one music in 432 with sound effects for heart center, for heart chakra. Then you will smell a rose, essential oil of rose. And then you hold a rose quartz in your hand. Touch a rose quartz, put in your heart chakra. They are all connected. That's why the first sentence, the Lemurian multidimensionals that gave me this download, they said, everything is connected to your four bodies and to your energy centers that many places call chakras. Okay? So all this download came from Lemuria because in Lemuria they had this connection with the nature. I had a life in Lemuria, and I remember great part of this life in Lemuria, and I will share once some healing techniques they had there, we had there, and it's amazing. It's simply amazing, and all related to crystals, okay? So then you touch crystals, and you will smell consciously, you eat consciously, you touch consciously, all with presence. And the last one, the sixth sense about pineal gland, pituitary gland, or hypophysis. I will give you some, but if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel, stay here, hit the love and gratitude button for me. I really appreciate that. And leave a comment down below. In what step of this journey are you? Are you feeling the ascension symptoms? Are you feeling this upgrade already? And also, if you have questions, just leave down below. Okay? So the last sense, this one about the pineal gland. In the physiology, okay, in the physical body, this is a gland we have that is responsible for the most important hormones we produce in our physical body. Okay, fact. On the other side, this is the third eye. This is where you activate your connection with your intuition, your inner wisdom, your inner strength, your inner guidance. The universe is there. And years and years and years and years ago, we used to drink spring water. We had to go and get our spring water. Okay, so back then, in this time, when we had full connection with our environment. Now, many places, most of the countries, we have the water treatment with fluorine. Intentionally, this fluorine is to block your pineal gland because it's not interested to have, or interesting to have people with their inner knowing really accurate. So here is one first thing you can start doing is filtering your water with filters that get the fluorine. You don't need this fluorine for anything. So this is the first thing. That's why we have many people that the multidimensional says about 75% of world population with closed pineal gland. Also, some religious practices force people to just bring their third eye to the floor. Okay, then you block it. Anyways, it's crazy, the subject surrounding pineal gland, but I will leave for now like this because it's also a huge subject. And this is responsible for your inner knowing, for your inner guidance, good feelings, connection to the divine, connection to your inner self, and so on. When your third eye is being activated, which I guess many people will have it because psychic ability will not be exclusivity for anyone. Everybody has already, but it's blocked, okay? What's going to happen is you start to feel called for more meditation, more prayer, more contemplation, being time alone in nature. You are going to have this urge to be quiet, to understand what's going on, to listen to your calls, to listen to what you have to listen to understand. Also, you will feel guided to journaling because then you will start paying attention in your surrounding about signs, synchronicities. You start, okay, I saw 3 feathers this week. What does it mean? I'm seeing so many repeated numbers. What's going on? So you start having these clicks, awareness of what's going on in your surrounding, and then you start journaling. Then you start every aha moment that you have when you have a solution for a problem, and you take a note. Come on, how do I know that? Where this answer came from? So you start journaling. And meditation and journaling. Also, I had recently a huge video, great content about meditation. I will leave the link for you. It's worth to have a look. All the myths, misunderstandings surrounding meditation, because meditation is something that's a way that you connect to your inner and external world. This is amazing. So your intuition will get sharper. You say, you get it, you know what to do, and you listen to your intuition. You trust, you start trusting more. So this is the opening of your third eye. Very roughly, okay? I know there are many other signs, but let's pack and make it here. Also, I think one last thing I can say about third eye is that you start feeling that you are part of a whole system, that you are not alone in the universe, and then you have this connection with everything. All right? This is the progress of your senses that you will use for self-healing. Of course, if you use sound healing, smelling, you select what you see. You also select what you listen to. You select everything. Then you are meditating, you're practicing. There is no way that you don't upgrade. And then you will start feeling all these calls, all these urges to do that. And then when you do it, you are upgrading your biology, you are upgrading your body, you are upgrading your DNA, you are releasing old baggages. And eventually, you are not going to transfer this to the next generation if you are having children. Even if you have already, you can just cut this cycle by upgrading your DNA, by upgrading your reality, by upgrading everything surrounding you. So this is really a very small part of this concept where we have our sixth sense upgraded for self-healing and eventually for healing others. So we have the upgrade of our biology. Well, I think that's all. This is the download I received. Again, this part of this download that are coming since many years, I received, I channeled from Lemurian multidimensionals that I have contact with, and it's the same place I get the healing techniques and all the things I use for myself since many years. I may one day relay a personal story. Anyways, I have many. But from today's video, I think this is a lot of information already. You may rewatch, take notes, and start applying and see where you are in this journey and let me know, because I will be really curious to know, okay? So I think today it's all for now. And for now also, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, lots of gratitude for you for being here. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next video. Take care. Bye.